me out here talking. I don't know how long those turkeys will stay. The Texas Hunter feeder have just gone off, throwing out some Southwest deer food. I'm gonna kind of talk really kind of low. All my bucks, you see, they noticed me, walked out here. They're looking up. The turkeys have really not paid any attention, you know, and they're getting a little bit more used to me. Those are, you know, of course, totally wild turkeys, and one gobbler and a whole bunch of lady friends. And I don't know if that's some young ones that have been born this year. Or that's just some hens that are gathered around. I'm not real sure what all it is, but there's eight or 10 hens there. You can see how many bucks we got. 5 bucks. It's really funny. We got 5 bucks here a lot of time in the morning, 6 bucks in the evening. 5 is all I see down there. Out there, the turkeys. Beamer gets about Benelli. Beamer, rest in peace, Beamer. I'll always remember you. Benelli gets to running around and out there, and she doesn't get too close to them. She doesn't bother them or mess with them. But she's fascinated with them. But they get to watching her, and the turkeys, they see her, and they're a little concerned, and rightfully so. They're wild turkeys. Coyotes are after them all the time. I saw a coyote one time try to get after a crippled turkey. A bunch of turkeys out, and this big gobbler was crippled. I called him up there. I could have killed him. I didn't want to kill him because he's crippled. And Pat was running camera, and Pat said, "You need to go ahead and kill that bird. The coyotes are going to get him." And sure enough, we've been watching a coyote stalking around, and all the other birds left. There's a baby deer out there. There's a little fawn right there amongst those turkeys. And let's see, the turkeys are kind of, oh, it's a mama deer coming in with that fawn. And here comes the baby right there. Yeah, I think her mama's behind her. Yeah, there's her mama back behind her. Yeah. You can see the turkeys they didn't run though, they just sort of wandered off. And little baby's leading the pack now. Now he's back behind. He was in front of his mama. His mama probably said, "Get your fanny back behind me where you belong." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bucks. Yeah, I thought maybe the 6th one might be behind a tree or something. But there they are. Absolutely, there might be 6 there. Oh, there is 6 there. Yeah, there is 6. All 6 of them are there this morning. Here comes the mama and the little baby back here, close to losing its spots. The spots are fading away. The bucks say, "Hey, stay away from the food." Mama says, let's try to get in here and get something to eat." Come on, Benelli. Atta girl. Good girl, Benelli. She went down and took her a little quick dip in the lake. What a great way to start another week with the Antlers. The deer are beginning to scrape their horns. One of them has scraped a little bit on the tree yesterday, so we should see some more scraping this week. We'll see what happens. We've turned the corner. It's a new month. A little bit of fall in the air, but we still, for the first 2 weeks of September, forecast to be 100, give or take a degree or two, 101, 102, 98, 99, every single day all the way out to the 14th of the month. And we'll watch that forecast and see what happens. Obviously, once they get out there past a week or so, they are not always right. Tiny chances of rain in Oklahoma. Almost 0% chance down here. I think one day in the next 2 weeks is got 34% or something. I don't know. But things can change. Hurricanes are running around. Maybe one of them will come up through Texas just right and get into southern Oklahoma. But we're starting another week. Oh dear, big old bucks preening on each other. So cool. Look at that little baby right in the middle of them. I hope that's a little buck. I hope it is. It made it all the way down to 63 degrees. That's right, 63 degrees and this morning. And that's the coolest it's been, I suppose, since March or something. I don't know, maybe April, I don't know. That is really, don't have much at the feeder early this morning. Chris's car's in the way. There's a big boy coming in back here. I took Chris to the turkeys walking around. There was quite a few deer out here earlier, and I didn't have my phone. Chris's car's kind of in the way there. We can't really shoot too much. The vehicles don't bother them at all, though. They don't worry too much about those cars. But one big old boy out there, we'll zoom in on him. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Is that Lucky 13? Now that's old No Name. That big buck. I think that might be. Okay, does he have a blue tag or a white tag, or does he even have a tag? He's got a blue tag. That's Lucky 13. Lucky 13 is scraping. We're a long way off from him. Well, I say a long way. We're 40 yards. Here's Mr. Forrest walking in. That was the buck coming up. Mr. Forrest hears me talking. He shows up. He shows up. And you look at the size of his antlers. You see how big and wide he is? That's another big deer coming in. And that'll be Mr. No, it might be TC. I don't know. But to look at the doe and her baby back there and see how small they are in comparison to those bucks, that'll give you an idea just exactly how big those bucks are. They're really big. Bodies, what I'm talking about, big bodies. And they're young bucks with the exception of TC. When I say young, I mean 3, 2 years old. So that's pretty young. Those deer will hit their maximum around 6 years, 7 years. Most people believe around 6. I think it's probably different for different deer, just like people and everything else. But it's a good look at the antlers here on a beautiful morning where it got down to 63 degrees. We're celebrating here in Oklahoma. Oh, by the way, it is forecast to get 100 this afternoon. Yeah. Ha, 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 is our weatherman in Oklahoma. Hi, big boys. Hi, big boys. Where's everybody else? Are y'all the only guys out here? Hi, Forrest. Hi, Forrest. What you doing, big boy? You coming up here to see me? There's No Name. No Name, you are magnificent. What's your number anyway? We call you something by a number. Yeah. Hey, sit. Stay right there, stay. She's getting much better, but she wanted to come out here. She's been swimming in the lake. She's soaking wet. But you stay right there, baby. No Name is kind of backing away there. What's your number, No Name? Anyway, huh? You're about to, you might be. You know, that could be Forrest's brother. I don't know. We bottle raced Forrest, but I don't know if he was a twin or not, but he certainly could have been. I'm gonna try to take a look at that number. I'm gonna throw some feed out here and see if I can get a look at that number. It'll take me a second here to get my clips off, get those off. All right, you're 2004, right? Yeah, you gonna show me your number, just so I don't make it. Yeah. Another deer come running, but TC ran at him and he took off. There he is back there. Who is that? That looks like might be Lucky 13. Lucky 13 might be. Got hot. TC's moved over toward him. I want to get a look at this deer here and see what that number is. It's the only thing on those numbers. There's the big deer breeders and all that. They tranquilize them, move them around stuff. Looks like 2006. Some of y'all probably seen that before. If you just got to get his. He hasn't scraped anything at all, doesn't look like. I'm zoomed out quite a ways there. And you can see lucky number 13 coming in there. It's his second horns, and he's about got all his velvet off. But he's still the smallest weight deer of these 4 deer that's here this evening. And so he's not going to be, he's pretty cautious. What is that? Is that a 5 or a 6? Let's see, 2, I don't tell. I don't know if we can tell so far down his ear. I think it might be 6. It seemed like Forrest might have had a twin sister. You know, we had another. His name was Jenny, I guess. And she disappeared during the rut. We never saw her again. So, I can't remember if we just raised her by a bottle or if she was a, when you raise a doe and a buck, they of course sort of act like brother and sister. I want to think that might be a 6. But take a look. Here's the deal. Take a look at the difference in those antlers right there. Got all the velvet rubbed off, just about. They're still going to be hardened up. It's got a lot of blood on them. Those are going to be shining white once he gets to rubbing a lot, but he's got a lot of points up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably about 13 or 14 points is what he's got. And it's pretty doggone impressive. Getting a lot of brown in his coat. Those coats are gonna change. We'll watch the coats change over the next couple of weeks and watch that velvet get off those antlers. And then let the fights begin, because that's exactly what will happen. TC will probably still be. You see him raise up there and just kind of give a, okay, I'm the boss. But Lucky 13 wants something to eat as well. It's pretty windy, but I'm gonna try to walk out here and shoot a real cute little deal if I can, because, oh no, the mama's there. I thought the mama wasn't there. I thought we just had, I thought we had a baby, that baby up there with his buck buddies, but the mama's there, she's there, but there he is right there. Can't really tell. We wanna get in and zoom on him and see if he sees if he's got any junk or if that's a little girl. It's just really hard to tell if he's got nubbins right now or not. Apache has found a watermelon, looks like. Found a watermelon there in the garden. They're pretty much all gone. It looks like he found one. They love the rind and everything. They love the insides, just like we love the insides. We don't eat the rind, they do. You can see that Mr. Forrest is working on the rind right there. See those great big giant antlers? Wanted to see if we could get a little close-up look at lucky number 5, if he's there. I'm not sure he's there right now. Yeah, I think it may be him. You can see he's got a lot of stuff hanging from those antlers. That's because he is already scraping. He's already scraping. I've got my hand hoping I'm blocking off some of the wind noise. Guys, I apologize for wind noise. I might just put this to music if it's too noisy. But there's number 5, and you can see he's scraping those antlers. So we just turned into September here, a few days, and the velvet is coming off. No, nobody else has done that, but I saw a fight yesterday. I did not have my phone in my pocket or my hand, so I couldn't shoot it. It didn't last but about 10 seconds. But TC jumped onto No Name out there, put him on the ground. Got hooked up and turned and put him down on the ground, threw him down on the ground. He jumped up and ran off, and TC followed him out to the woods, then came back. And that little baby buck came back with him and her mama. And then No Name came back also. I think it's No Name right there. So right now they're eating peacefully together. Oh, look at Mr. TC. Thundercloud. Thundercloud. That's right. We have Thundercloud and Thunder Chicken. Thunder Chicken, of course, is a big gobbler. That's a bunch of antlers right there. That is a bunch of antlers right there. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all doing that. That looks really, really cool. Patsy, all your boys are waiting for you this morning. You stay. Hey, sit. Stay right there. Forrest comes around, he wants some out of the scoop. Yeah, I give him out of the scoop. He'll start his out of the scoop. Boy, he chows down. Got all 6 of the bucks there. Mama, I don't see the little baby. I bet, oh, there's a little baby back here. There's a little baby way back there. Not too little. I'm about to lose all its spots. About to turn into a deer. About to turn into a deer. Look at Forrest. I thought I had him spoiled. It's Apache that's got him spoiled. You got him spoiled, Apache. Gotta be really careful around him pretty soon. I want to take a look this morning. Every morning, lucky number 13 makes a big change. Lucky number 13. Here comes a couple turkeys coming up. Where's Lucky? There you are, lucky number 13. A good close look at number 13. You can see his horns are pretty hard, and the wind's starting to blow. His horns are pretty hard. Where'd he go? They're moving around so quick. There he is right there. You can see that, of course, they're not nearly as big around as they are when they had all that velvet on, but he's got a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 by 7. I think he's a 15 point. Probably going to be up in the 20s. He can make it another year or two. There's a gobbler back there coming in with his lady. Big old beard. There's a baby, still got spots. I think it's a doe. I just really believe that's a doe. She's just like her mama. She likes to hang around with the boys. I believe that's a little doe. We like big bucks, but we like little does also. Another good way to start another good day.
There's a lot of turkeys.
A lot of turkeys. I like it. We need a lot of turkeys. Thin down those predators, we get more turkeys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes.